The Spark driving platform is one of the best platforms out there. It's better than DoorDash and also Uber Eats. Now you can see here that this week I made $800, and I'm about to teach you the tips and tricks that I know that help me to make $800 a week. Let's get started. All right, so this is Jared from Infinite Money, where I quit my full-time job to pursue financial freedom. It has been the best thing I ever did, and I'm glad to share my knowledge and experience with you guys, all right? All right, so just like you, when I was informed that I was accepted to the Spark driving platform, I had no idea what I was doing. I would see these orders popping up, and I didn't know what orders to take. So I randomly just took some orders and just hope that I just make enough money for the week, all right? So as time went on, I saw that I could make like a full-time income from the Spark driving platform, right? So I was like, you know what? I really need to get good at this, because this could be like almost one of my top income sources, all right? So I'm about to teach you how you can make at least $800 like I do per week by following these tips, all right? So the first thing that you should be doing, all right? I always list this first. You need to make sure that you have a fuel efficient car. I cannot stress this enough. The reason is because if you're doing GMDs, all right, GMDs could range from 30 miles to 50 miles for just one GMD, all right? Now, if you have like a truck or an SUV or just a car that's not fuel efficient, trust me, you're going to be burning into your profit by keep putting gas into your car, all right, or your truck. I don't really understand why they do, Spark driving in their trucks, because trucks and SUVs have like the worst gas mileage. But anyway, I drive a Honda Accord, which is a 4-cylinder engine, and I spend about $20 every 3 days, all right, because the Honda Accord, it gets like, I think 28, 32 miles per gallon city highway, all right? And I do a lot of GMDs, so it really helps me to keep the money in my pocket, because if I was driving like my V8 Mustang or something like that, I would be spending $20 per day just to do these orders, all right? And I'm not about to do that, because you're going to decrease your profit. So the first tip I'm saying is make sure that you have a 4-cylinder car, all right? A light car, a compact to a mid-sized car, not a large, just enough space to put those GMD orders in, or also the groceries in, all right? Now, tip number 2, make sure that you research the stores that you're going to. When I say that, I mean that you could call customer support, right? And you could ask them what is the volume for each store. Now, the store that I like to go to, the reason why I go to one particular store is because every day they mostly have a high volume. That's because of the location they're in. And also, it is a super Walmart, like those big Walmarts. So the location that they're in, they service a lot of people. So that is why the volume is very high. Because if you go to a store that has medium to low volume and there is a lot of drivers there, you're not going to get a lot of orders. And especially you're not going to get a lot of high paying orders. So make sure that you call and just ask them what is the store volume of this particular store number. Now, tip number 3. Tip number 3, make sure that you know the area that you're in. Now, when you accept an order, now you're going to use the GPS, right? But what I found out is that Google Maps is the best GPS to use compared to Apple Maps. Apple Maps will take you out of the way and, make you drive more miles. Google Maps has the less amount of time to reach the customer's destination, and it helps you to return back to the store to get more orders. Now, keep in mind about this though. Sometimes the GPS, even Google Maps, would take you to places or take you on routes that is longer than it should take you, or just routes that you shouldn't be taking because it's more time consuming. There's been plenty of times where I put in an address on Google Maps, and it took me a route that I knew that I could go a different route to reach there in a less amount of time, right? So what I'm saying is that if you have a Walmart by your house, 9 times out of 10, you know that area. All right. So if the Google Maps is taking you this route that you know is long, but you have a shortcut, take that route. So just make sure that you really know the routes around your area. Tip number 4, make sure that you park as close to the store as possible. Now, as the Spark driving platform is becoming more popular, there is a lot more drivers, all right? And they also know that if you park near the store, that increases their chances of, getting the most orders, all right? So for you too, make sure that you park almost next to the location on the maps where it shows where the store location is. Make sure that you park as close as possible to it. And also while you're parked, make sure that you keep refreshing your app, because sometimes there is a glitch in the app where the app will think that you're further away from the store than you actually is, all right? And also another thing, make sure that you sign out and sign back in. For me, I do it at least like every 3 hours, because once again, there is a glitch that's in the app that sometimes make the computer thinks that you're further away from the store than you actually is. Because there's been many cases where I'm parked right next to the store. I'm the first one there, but I won't receive any orders. But I would see other drivers that's like parked across the street that is getting orders. So once I sign out and sign back in, and also refresh my app, that is when I started to receive orders. And I was so pissed off because I wasted like 1 hour just sitting there. All right. So tip number 5, be nice and friendly to the store employees, the Walmart employees. The reason I say this is because most of them, if you're very nice to them, they'll look out for you. Now, say that you receive an order and they see your name. Some of them will be nice enough to get your order first and, have it delivered to your car. I had that happen many cases, and that had decreased the time of me, delivering the order and coming right back to the store to receive more orders. All right. So just make sure that you're nice and polite to the store employees, because they're human just like you. All right. All right. So I really hope this video helped y'all out. If y'all have any questions at all, make sure to leave them down below. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.